Okay, stop me if you've heard this one before. You buy a camera, and now you're like, doggone, what lenses should I get? Now, for example, what lenses should I get from a Canon R7? Or if you have an R10 or an R50, a crop censored camera, what lenses should I actually get for that camera? Now, I'm a gearhead. I love all kinds of gear, especially when it comes to filmmaking. I have bought lights, I have bought microphones, I have bought dozens and dozens and dozens of lenses. And so what I want to do is try to help save you the headache of spending money on lenses that you don't actually need. Now, this is going to be from a videographer standpoint. So this will not be a photography lens episode. So if that's what you're looking for, I'm just going to go ahead and save you the time now. This is going to be specific for videography. Now, for the past several years, I have worked in videography. I have filmed so many things, from just generic online content to actual television commercials that have been used. And through it all, there's just a basic subset of lenses that I have ever actually needed. And you can spend almost as little to almost as much as you want to on lenses. And so I'm going to kind of give you a budget frame here, and what kind of lenses to actually look for. So if I could only, if I was starting out and could buy a few lenses, I would buy three specific lenses that I would look at. And these are my recommendations for now. And the reason I say for now is because Sigma has just announced that they're going to be releasing some new RFS glass. And when they release that, oh my gosh, that's the train I'm going to be jumping on, especially for my R7. So in the past, I have always found that I needed a wide angle lens of some kind. So for example, you can get the Canon RF 10 to 18 for like $330 or something like that on Amazon. You might can find it used on eBay, or you might can find it refurbished on Canon's website. But that just gives you a nice wide range to start with. My personal favorite wide range lens that I've ever used is actually the Sigma 16mm 1.4. I used that on my M6 Mark II for a long time, forever actually. That was my mainstay on that camera. Currently I'm filming on the R7, so I can't use that lens, but it'll be coming out soon, so I'll definitely be buying it. So right now, my recommendation for a wide angle lens is just going to be the Canon RFS, the 10 to 18, or if you already have the EFS 10 to 18, just buy an adapter and use that lens. I used that lens before on my SL2, and I loved it. It's a great little lens. I think it'll serve you well now on the RF mount. So that's my recommendation right now, as of today, which is May the 13th. But I'm telling you, come fall, Sigma's got some lenses coming out that'll look phenomenal. My second lens, and not necessarily in this order, actually this would be the first lens I would buy, and it's the lens I'm filming on right now, and it's the Sigma 18 to 35 1.8. Now this is the most expensive lens on the list, but my gosh, is this lens not absolutely incredible. Every time I have filmed for a client using my R7 or my C200 or anything like that, this lens has been on the camera. This one, and then my longer range Sigmas or what I use for everyday shoots for clients. So I cannot stress how incredible this lens actually is. Now it's not silent, so when it focuses, you can hear the lens going back and forth, making a little clicking noise. So I do highly encourage that you record audio away from the camera, such as what I'm doing right now. This microphone is not going to pick up the noise of the lens that's on this camera, or if you have something boomed overhead or a lapel mic or something like that. But you cannot go wrong with the Sigma 18 to 35. In fact, given all of the RF glass, now you could do like the Canon, was it the 13 to 35 that they have? That's a great lens, but it's also 2.5-3 times the price of this Sigma lens. So I would highly recommend going with this Sigma. And then the third lens that you may want to look at It's kind of a dealer's choice, but you're going to want something a little longer range. I love the Sigma 24-70 2.8. That's one that I usually run a 2-camera shoot when I'm doing an interview. One of them has the 13-30 or the 18-35, and the other has the 24-70 2.8. Both made by Sigma. So that's a really good option. The Canon Nifty 50, you know, the cheaper one, the RF 1.8, that's a fantastic lens. There's something about that longer focal length that just makes your image just look so good. Like right now I'm filming at 18 millimeters because I got the camera fairly close to me, but that longer range video length. Now you may be asking, well, why not the 70-200? I have been filming client shoots since 2018, I think. Maybe, yeah, I think it was 2018. One time in all those years have I needed something. Have I put on a 70-200? I was filming a concert, and we set up a third camera that was kind of far away, but I wanted to get the tight punch-in zoom, so I used a 70-200. That's the only time I've ever used it. So if you're filming for YouTube or just generic stuff, you don't need a 70-200, but if you want it, hey, you know what? Go for it. You might want to look at an EF version like a Sigma and adapt it. That right now is my preferred way, is just to buy Sigma EF glass and adapt it to the RF system. But again, Sigma is going to be releasing some lenses, so if you're interested in seeing what lenses they're going to release, check out this video right here. Otherwise, guys, I'll talk to you later.